places in Northern Ireland. Now it should be mentioned that Brian is not a ghost hunter or a paranormal investigator. In fact, he says he doesn't believe in ghosts at all. I want to stop by saying I am very skeptical. I don't believe in any of this stuff. I'm open to the possibility slightly, but even from the age of 9, 10, I slept in the graveyard for like 5 hours in the middle of the night because I wasn't afraid of it. Doesn't bother me to believe in it, but Brian recently had an experience that might make him reevaluate his feelings about the supernatural. You see, a few weeks ago he explored an old abandoned theatre in Omagh, Northern Ireland. As he walked into one of the screening rooms, he captured something that he just can't explain. Gonna go in here, right? So the hang outside. And in here. It's me. Right? In here, it smells of smoke. Which makes people smoke around here. And then, what happened to place and burned out? Jesus Christ, like honestly. And this time, did you hear it? And in here. Oh, this ain't. It's in famous. As Brian walks into a screening room, 2 unexplained voices can be heard whispering in the darkness. They seem to be talking about Brian as they both say, "It's people." It's in famous. Brian says that he had no idea what he had recorded until he uploaded his video and read the viewer comments. So, 5 o'clock in the morning, woke up, got a notification from someone on YouTube who commented video saying that, don't mean to freak you out, but 8 minutes 48 in your video from the cinema that you did the weekend there. There's someone whispering in your ear. So then the guy on YouTube messaged you and he goes, by the way, it actually says, "It's people." Brian also says that there was absolutely no one else inside the theater. But the thing is, if you knew the cinema and where I was at, it's a closed hall with 3 rooms, 3 cinema rooms. I was in all 3 rooms. I walked around all 3 rooms twice. I come down back past that hall on the way out. So that's 3 times I was around that place. There was no one there. There was no one there. And it sounded as if I was hearing someone's voice through the wall. It was a whisper, and it was right beside where I was at. I can't explain it. I just can't. And I don't think I've missed anything, and I cannot explain this. I mean, it's freaky as shit. Honestly, I've never caught anything like this ever in video. But what do you think? Did Brian record the voices of spirits that haunt the old Omagh Theatre in Northern Ireland? You decide.
I don't know. Oh, this is defib. It's a defibrillator thing. Or no, that's for, why does my arm feel like it's burning?
I need to step out of this room for a second, dude. I want to see if it subsides. It's instantly gone. It's instantly gone.
It's very intense in here.
This video was filmed by a group of friends who didn't exactly believe in the paranormal, but during a late night hangout, they decided to spice things up with some spirit callings. Little did they know that they were about to invite something into their home, but had no intention of ever leaving. They couldn't find the Ouija board, so they settled for the Portuguese paranormal game, or Jogo do Copo, or the glass game. After all, what could possibly go wrong, right? Well, instead of spicy, their night was about to turn pretty sour. Let's watch. The seat. Here comes this movie. Hey, the seat to sit there with the earth animal. Well, the people with then the sheep will be damaged and mustn't be the apes of seas, the human is music them BTM rather with it. Nip head. Hey, that's it's in this little man. And we feel this sickness experience and it hurts. It would go for it. You have this song on your shit. No way, yeah, the flight I had to leave the tight to say, but sit on that. And the smiles quickly faded, replaced by nervous glances and that sinking, "What have we done?" expression. One by one, they began pulling their fingers away. The woman was the first to back out, saying she felt an icy chill run down her spine, and it didn't take long for the others to catch on. That icy chill is a classic sign people report when a spiritual presence is manifesting. Paranormal experts warn against paranormal games all the time, whether it's a store-bought Ouija board or a homemade game. The principle is the same. You're opening a portal without knowing who or what is on the other side. It's like making a random phone call to the spirit world. You might get a friendly relative or the supernatural equivalent of a very angry wrong number. Skeptics might bang on about the idiometer effect, the theory that players are moving the glass themselves through tiny, unconscious muscle movements. But how would that explain the glass flying off the table? Did they end up making a random call to the other side and get a chilling response from something that wanted to play? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today was and a follow.
Are you playing?
Oh my god.
Unnerving. Just look at that. Look at that. If you're a child, there it goes again.
Oh my god.
Fear. Okay. So you don't. I know. Cody got a little bit unnerved there because he can't see you. But we just want to talk to you, little one.
I want to hear you.
That was my stomach.
Can you tell me your name?
On September 11th, 2025, a man from Mexico shared a disturbing pattern that's been unfolding at his home. Almost every night, right around 3 a.m., he hears knocking at his front door. But every time he checks, no one is there. Ever since the first night he answered, he's been haunted by the image of an old woman standing outside, silently staring in. Determined to find out what's really happening, he decides to record and captured this. History, play, go. Baby. Once again, he hears the same familiar knocking, but when he opens the door, the front step is empty. The following night, he's awakened by the sound of movement inside his home. Slow, deliberate footsteps echoing through the darkness, before the knocking starts all over again.
I'm getting all kinds of chills around me right now, bro. Yeah. So I think the owner of the property said that this is where all the children came for treatment.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is there any? I've heard it before.
It's behind me.
Is there any? I've heard it before.
It's behind me. You heard a voice, right?
Yeah. Yes, and it was before. I heard it before, and then I heard it again. I'm getting all kinds of chills around me right now, bro.
Yeah, no, it's cold down here, bro.
It's not that much.
I think it's not wrong. After another strange noise, he opens the door to find a plant root lying on his doorstep. Soon after, a cat begins showing up outside his window every night at 4 a.m., staring at him with an unsettling intensity, just like the old woman did. Convinced these events are connected, he now believes she may be a witch, or something far more sinister trying to find its way inside. Before we jump into our next terrifying video, make sure to hype the video and subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know whenever we upload something new. Now let's get back to our next video. At around 3 p.m. on a quiet Saturday, Bonita Adonis was home alone, watching TV in the kitchen, while waiting for her husband to return from the grocery store. It's not often she has the whole house to herself, especially with visiting relatives staying for several months. But that day, everyone else was out, leaving Benita completely alone. Or so she thought. According to her security camera, what happened next would shatter that peaceful afternoon. If not for the passing shadow caught on camera, Benita says she would have blamed the incident on a simple stove malfunction. But watching the appliance shake violently, then lift up and crash back down right after the shadow passed, made her believe otherwise. Stoves don't move on their own, at least not like that. Benita and her family now suspect an unseen presence may have been behind the activity, possibly even a spirit they knew. Her relatives had been living with her ever since the death of her grandmother, who passed away under Benita's care. Some believe it could have been her grandmother's ghost trying to make contact. But while that explanation brings comfort to some, the footage still raises questions. Was it truly something paranormal? Or just a terrifying coincidence